Shalom and good day all, this is Healing29 back again for graphic novels I've recently read through, and to show you the list of graphic novels I've been reading through, we've got the Hellboy box set, which we've got Omnibus volumes 1 to 4. Then we have the New Gods, volumes 1 and 2, to which we have Mark Evanier on it. And last but not least, we have Matt Kint's Aoife with David Rubin, and on top of that, Doomsday Clock with Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, and Brad Anderson on the art. So, what I'll do next is I'll give my rating for both story and art in relation to each of these volumes, and I'll try to get through this as quick as possible. So you can enjoy it for yourself, and if possible, if I can get a small synopsis in, I will. So, moving into the first one, and that is Hellboy Omnibus Volume 1, to which we have Mike Mignola working alongside with John Byrne, who's also known for giving us the Man of Steel series of the good old-fashioned Superman that many of us enjoy in the comics community. For this one, I give a 7 out of 10. As we start to move into volumes 2 and 3, I must admit I really came to enjoy these further volumes in the series, and I highly recommend those who did actually recommend the Hellboy series to check out, and I'm glad I picked it up in the box set there. So for volume 2, a 7.5 out of 10. For volume 3, I think that became one of my favourites in this, to which I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And as we move into volume 4, an 8 out of 10, to which, if I remember in reading this, that Hellboy gets to meet his father. Now to move on to the next, to which is New Gods. And in this, we get to meet up with some of the main cast of characters that make up the John Kirby, the Kirby New Gods, and we don't really get to meet some main characters, but we do get to revisit some older characters. We do get one newer character though, but that is I think shown in volume 1 or volume 2. So for this, I give a 7.5 out of 10. I did actually enjoy it. And moving into volume 2, also a 7.5 out of 10. Now, moving into one of my favourite storytellers in the comics universe, and he's written quite a number of stories, including in Valiant. Matt Kint here in Aoife was quite interesting. It was quite interesting in his storytelling here, as you learn about some form of scientist who discovers the Aoife, and he manages to do some things in the Aoife. That's as much as I'll give for you to check out. Overall story and art, a 7.5 out of 10. And last but not least, Doomsday Clock. Now, I'm sure many of those remember what happened when Doomsday Clock came out, that we got delays care of Dan Didio, and trust me, that ruined the approach of what was happening in the story. But overall, I still enjoy it. Reading it as a whole, for it gets an 8 out of 10. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.